Do I look like him? Did I get the hair right? That's how he wears it, isn't it? I'm a robot. I'm a robot. It's this feeling, right? You start a couple of things, but you don't finish them, and you can't really focus on one thing because you're kind of everywhere. You have a bunch of ideas and 1,000 thoughts, and you're scattered all over the place. It's not just the mind, is it? Because we are multi-dimensional beings, which is really cool, but also kind of complicated sometimes, because we can truly be everywhere at the same time. I can sit right here, but my mind can be somewhere else. And I can be so far off that I don't even realize what's going on right here. When you talk to someone and you kind of like nodding along, but you're not listening at all, you kind of miss what's going on right now. We all are scattered everywhere, and every now and then it's kind of important to collect all of our pieces together. It's not only the mind, it's also the emotions. You know, there is maybe something you're still thinking about and you're still worrying, future or past events or whatever. So here's a cool thing, a fun thing, a thing that always works, that we can do together right now, and it takes a couple of minutes, that will collect all of your awesome pieces in the here and now. So what we are about to do is inspired by a movie. And as always, we can learn so much from movies, and this is something that we learned from Terminator. And I believe it's the second part, and it's where, you know, the cooler version of the first one shows up, and there's this one scene where a new advanced robot is chasing the car with everyone in there, and the Terminator kind of jumps on the car and holds on, but then they get rid of him. But one of his arm kind of thingies gets stuck in the car, and then they throw this off too because it's gross. Then comes the scene, which we will be doing. He's standing there and he waits for this one part of his body to melt into his body again. And this is the really cool scene. And we will be doing this. And we will not do it with our bodies, obviously, but with everything that is our mind and our emotions. Before we start, please know, you don't need to make an effort, you don't need to focus on something specific, you just relax and have fun with the technique, okay? It works every time, it's very powerful. I have been sharing this technique with a lot of people, it always works. There is nothing you can do wrong. Please know there is nothing you can do wrong. Everything will work out exactly the way it is supposed to be for you. I will ask you to think of a question in a couple of seconds, and then all you need to do is be aware of where your attention goes, and it will go wherever, and it will be exactly at the right place for you. Okay? Ready? Am I completely gathered here and now in my heart? And your attention might have jumped to some point outside of your body. Maybe it feels close, maybe it feels far off, or maybe it's more than one point. There is this little voice in your head, I'm quite sure, that will tell you, that's not the right point, let's do it again, maybe it's over there. Ignore this voice, it has no idea what's going on. You trust this first reaction of where your awareness just jumped, and you take this point, and the point you choose is always the right one, okay? It's part of you, you can't miss it. So you focus on this point or point Z, close to you, far away, it doesn't matter. And now you imagine like all of these points, or this one point, will now relax and float right back into your body, right into your chest, the center of your being, right? The heart. And you give it time, you just imagine everything flowing towards you very effortlessly, just like it feels like coming back home. And then maybe you just take a breath, or you feel more relaxed, more awake, clearer than before. It can be a tiny difference, it can be a huge difference. Whatever comes up for you is perfect because it's your experience, okay? It's unique and it's for you and it's exactly perfect for you, the way it is. And then we just give it a couple of more breaths. And you will feel when you are kind of like gathered and every piece and part of you is here and now and in your heart center again. And then kind of when this feeling comes that everything is quiet, peaceful, but also at the same time very powerful. This wonderful awareness in the here and now. That's when we know that we are here again and we are whole again. Please enjoy this state. Do this whenever you feel confused, whenever you feel like you're scattered all over the place, whenever you feel stuck emotionally, mentally. Okay, you can do this anytime. It will be different every time. It's different for every person. Like everybody's life is different and unique. Okay, this is exactly the way it's supposed to be. Please have fun with this technique. Maybe you want to watch the second part of Terminator again and see this scene with whole different eyes. I hope you have fun. I hope you enjoyed this exercise that we did together. We call it the Terminator Sequence for a reason. And well, now all there is to do is to enjoy that being this whole person again feels incredible. Subscribe to our channel because
I'll be back.
oh, we created Yuna, a body, mind, and heart practice, and the Terminator sequence, we use it there. We use it to start the classes every now and then before we breathe and we move and we sweat and we stretch and relax. So check out Yuna too. It's yuna.com. Hope you like it.